United comes early in the second, and Mark Hughes, Parker took the throw, and it's Roy Keane who turns Kasky. The ball coming along the line. Oh, it's gone off the defender, in fact, that one from Hughes.
A lone piper led out Manchester United and Everton 2 days after the death of Sir Matt. You could have heard a pin drop as Old Trafford paid its respects to a footballing giant.
Parker. Keane. Got away from Ablett. Hughes calling for it. Giggs arriving! 1-0. Long time in coming, really. United have had chance after chance. But fittingly, it's the youngest man on the field that gets it. And he'd be particularly pleased because it was with his head. And it was certainly a good header too, taking it beyond Neville Southall.
Just 2 away trips to London for 2 great matches.
Wilkins looking for Ferdinand. Ooh, it just bounced and skipped away from him. Penrice, caught by Keane, penalty. I don't think that either of them made contact with it. Keane can claim he was going for the ball, but it's difficult to prove when you don't actually get it. Clive Wilson, once at Manchester City. A goal against Manchester United. A bit of a who got up high to block it. Irwin getting on with it though. What a cross that is. Cantona! Queen's Park Rangers were level for less than 2 minutes. Now a chance for United perhaps, and McCloskey didn't make it. Hughes, oh, and in, it's in, and somewhere in there is Paul Ince, I think. It's 2-2, and Ince seemed to get in there in the crowd, and maybe they've saved themselves. 2 minutes to go. Look how many West Ham players there are there. Hughes against Breaker. Here comes Ince. Yes, it is.
Championship race suddenly found the plot twisting and turning. With Blackburn on a roll, the lead at the top was cut to 7 points. It was a straight fight between the champions and the team that Jack built.
A little sense of excitement as Eric Cantona gets. Pallister wins everything in the air. Ryan Giggs responding to the chants from the fans. Flick from Cantona to Hughes. Wow! What a goal from Mark Hughes. Seeing that there was nothing on there from 30 yards, he deserves the... To Ince, to Cantona. Is there something on here? Yes, there is! A 5th goal, a brilliant goal. And he scores his 2nd goal of the game.
Ince with the challenge. Here's Hughes, Cantona. Nice to thread it through quickly into the path of Hughes. Kilcline couldn't cut it out. Here's Roy Keane, and that's number 1. It's taken just 12 minutes to arrive. Although by Monka, didn't like it, got it back. Oh, now, the referee was very, very close to that. Monka lies on the ground. Cantona under the microscope again. There's a card coming out. It's red, and Cantona goes.
Cantona booed every time he gets the ball. Parker finds Giggs. Helps it out to Cantona. And the boos ring around again, but he puts one in, almost wipes the smile off their faces. And Manchester United have now. It's Lee Sharp again. Eric Cantona, the creator. And Lee Sharp with the old boogie-woogie.
But it was left to referee Vic Callow to cause the real sensation of the game. Having booked Eric Cantona already, he dipped for the red card when Cantona collided with Arsenal captain Tony Adams. Adams didn't bat an eyelid, but the referee saw things differently. The reaction of the United players was one of desperation, knowing Cantona was looking down the barrel of a 5-match ban. They needed him, and they knew it. And with people writing them off once again, the champions typically came storming back against their greatest rivals.
Ince is there! It's Paul Ince.
But it was getting tighter all the time. Just 6 points ahead of Blackburn now, and United's next game, Blackburn away at Ewood Park. It was a match that threatened to turn the championship upside down. it had the feel of a title decider. In reality, there were too many more points at stake for it to be that.
Shearer chasing it on, he's behind Pallister, can't pull him down. There's the inevitable outcome, 2-0.
It's not right to say you're not affected by the pressure. Everyone gets affected by it. We handled it well last year, and they'll need to handle it now.
And again, he's got Giggs outside him here. Kanchelskis. Oh, yes, it is Dublin. Fantastic contribution. Well, he can't believe it.
But cometh the hour, cometh the man. Eric Cantona's 5-match ban had run its course in time for Derby Day, and it seemed inevitable that somehow he'd be the nation's focus once again.
From the man who returns today. And here's Cantona closing in for his second. There it is.
KEANE. This was intended for Strachan from McAllister. Chelskis. Hughes. Will that work for him? Mark Hughes. Kanchelskis. 1-0 Manchester United. Little smile on his face between Giggs and Ince. Lovely return by Hughes, and Giggs there ahead of Kelly. Well, the expressions were an adequate summary of that goal. And the smiles now, as Manchester United know for sure that they have the 3 points.
They'd saved their best to last, as only true champions can do. It had come down to 3 games left, and suddenly there was one hand on a second successive championship trophy. Blackburn were hoping for a miracle, and Chris Kiwomya almost supplied one.
So look at them, they're standing around watching the play. A simple throw-in, Giggs attacks the near post. That's a fine finish, but they just go to sleep. Full marks to KEANE, bright and alert, and produced a good ball, and full marks to Giggs for the finish. But the defending, well, it was pretty poor to say the least.
The experience of last year and the year before helps us. And they've been down the road so many times that when the pressure was applied and when we needed to win, we win. And that's what pressure does.
Blackburn Rovers in a chain strip of red and black stripes. They have to win here tonight, otherwise Manchester United are the champions of England. Then, lively attack this from Coventry. Up goes Boland with a header, and it falls down, and it's another goal for Derby. And Coventry City lead by 2 goals to 1. And Philip Don blows his whistle, it's all over for Kenny Dalglish's side, and Manchester United, for the 2nd year running, are champions of all England.
Congratulations to Fergie and Manchester United. Obviously they've stayed the course better than us.
2 days later, Southampton came to Old Trafford fighting for their Premiership life. They were guests at a very special celebration, although the crowning glory, the Championship trophy, was still in cotton wool, to be presented at the last home game against Coventry. But there's flags, and then there's giant flags to celebrate the title and the final match of the league season against Coventry City. They came, they saw, they danced, they celebrated. A carnival end to a season so full of rich and memorable moments.
Dublin, Ikrizovic has lost it. Roy Keane cashes in, but the flag is up, and it's no goal. Appreciates that between the current captain and Captain Fantastic.
The only one who really suffered was Fred the Red, making his debut at Old Trafford. Not a debut to remember.
You hope you get that every year in your life. It's absolutely fantastic. You're at the peak then, you know, that's the peak we're at.